Hey guys, I hope you're well. Boy, I wanted to show you the screen of this Nano VNA. You're going to have to, well, there's the bottom of the curve. You're going to have to take my word for it. The SWR is 1.12 to 1. The resonant frequency, though, is 6.5 megahertz. And look, my favorite multi-tap UNUN, UNUN. My favorite one, with a variable cap on the input on 40 meters. That's nice. Oh boy, was that nice. I was able to bring the SWR down at resonance from 1.42 to 1.12. Right? So why am I doing this? Well, that's a good question. Because I haven't, in a long time, I haven't screwed with an end fed since my 80 meter end fed fell last summer. And so, here we are. I wanted to do a test because I calculated that with a multi-tap UNUN, your wires should be about 85% the calculated formula, and that's what I'm testing today. In a real-world situation, okay? Now see, my feed line used to come through that window and hook to my UNUN right there when my shack was right here, right? And I wanted to test it in a real world situation with a multi-tap UNUN outdoors at the end of a long piece of coax. So there's the coax right there. Those are my feet that hooks to my UNUN. Okay? And so I cut this wire for 66 feet to see what the resonant frequency would be. Whoop! Here we are. We're arriving at antenna tower number 1. Or should I say, we're destinated. Some radio ops say I'm destinated when they mean they're home. I'm destinated. Antenna tower number 2. Splice from THHN to old school 1970s era copper antenna wire. Antenna tower number 3. This is the terminus tower. Oh God, I'm being a dick today. Rope to shed. Rope to shed, note to chuck. Resonant frequency, 6.5 megahertz, huh? Yeah, boy, 66-foot even wire radiator on what would the resonant frequency be? I don't know, I'm outdoors. But much higher than that. So, we're experimenting. I'm going to shorten the wire until it resonates like at 7.1 megahertz. Then I'll measure the wire. Then I'll take it down. I need to put my 80 meter end fed back out. Only this time, I might bring the feed line into the shack. I don't know. Kind of rather have the multi-tap UNUN outdoors, a little farther away from me. Oh, it's gonna storm. It's been sprinkling on me out here. Here's no Hunter. You want to say hi, boy? Hi, Hunter. You want to say hi? Oh, boy, look at that bone. Oh, my gosh. What you got? What you got? Oh, boy. That's a nice bone. Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy. Look at you. Oh, you silly boy. Oh. So, anyway, I'll report back. I'm back into my old ways. I'll talk to you later. And guys, thanks for stopping by all these times. Thanks for letting me be me, you know, without passing harsh judgment. Yeah. Thanks for letting me be me and have a little fun with my radio hobby. Jalapeno peppers. I'll talk to you later. Bye now. Okay, guys. I took about 3 minutes and took a chunk off the end of that wire. I don't know how much. I'll measure this wire when I'm done, okay? I want to come up with the correct and accurate percentage regarding how much shorter this wire is than the formula would indicate. You know what I mean. But I took a chunk off. My first attempt at tuning, and it's resonant. Now it's resonant at 7.34 megahertz. My SWR 1.01 to 1. I obviously need to add a little bit more wire back on to bring that resonant frequency down a couple hundred kilohertz. But man, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. How long did it take me to put that antenna up? Am I still recording? I am still recording. How long did it take me to put that antenna up? Not long. Not long. It took me longer to solder the coax to my UNUN. That is a real world shit hits the fan. End-fed half wave, 5 feet high. SWR 1.01 to 1. Thanks to this. But right now, guys, I'm just going to use it. 7.34 megahertz, that's fine. I'll see how many POTA ops I can work. I can just use the rig's tuner function to tune that out. Yeah, right. Maybe I'll make maybe I'll make the wire a little longer, bring the resonant frequency down. I don't know. We'll see. Talk to you later. Bye. So let's take a look at the real world SWR. I've got my rig in FM mode just so I can key the mic. 7297. We're at the top of the band. Let's look at the SWR. 1 to 1. Let's see how broadbanded that thing is. Let's go, and I don't need to check if the frequency's in you. That probably is. Because the band is dead right now. 7184, SWR, 1.3 or 4 to 1. 7.1 megahertz. Sorry, I'm shaking. About 1.7. That's about as low as you'd want to go without engaging the rig's tuner. Now on that multi-tap UNUN, I can vary the tap. The tap will only change the SWR. It will not change resonant frequency. The capacitor on the input to that UNUN, that will change SWR a little bit, but not a whole lot. What that does is cancel out the inductive reactance of that core of that UNUN. And what that cap will really do is bring the SWR down to 1 to 1, pretty much. You can use it to change the resonant, you can use it to move the frequency up and down a little bit. And it's not really the resonant frequency of that wire you're moving. You're moving the resonant frequency of the whole conglomeration, the whole system. But I digress. Right. So that's how you tune that antenna further, just by changing the length of the wire. I'm happy with the tap I chose. By the way, let's go see what tap it is. See if it's the 49 to 1 tap. Bet it's not. It's the 81 to 1 tap. I was listening to a couple hams having a little QSO the other day, and one was using an end-fed, and he said, "Man, I changed the UNUN from 49 to 1. I bought a 64 to 1 UNUN, and the SWR is way better. The antenna, it works way better now." Right. I got an idea. Instead of buying any UNUN, instead of buying a collection of different ones, wind yourself a multi-tap UNUN. Got lots of videos on here showing how. Talk to you later. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, this is the last segment, I promise. I just wanted to show you how broadbanded the system is. And when I say system, I mean my multi-tap UNUN with a capacitive, variable capacitor input, and the load itself, the wire. It's all the system. Let's take a look at the SWR. I'm in FM mode. I've already checked the band. There's no activity right now here. So we're at the top of the band. On your left, you'll see the SWR display. I've got the power set to 5 watts. Let's take a look. SWR, about 1.25 to 1. Let's go to the middle of the band, 7150-ish. Take a look. SWR, nil, 1 to 1, perfect match. And that was my target, the middle of the band. I shortened the antenna twice, about 6 inches each time. When I'm done with my playing, I'm going to make a bunch of contacts, hopefully. And when I'm done with all that, then I'll take it down and measure the wire. Here we are at the bottom of the band. SWR, about 1.35 to 1. So there you go. Covers the whole 40-meter band with an SWR under 1.35 to 1. Okay? Yeah, so now the fun, well, that was fun, but now the even funner part, making some contacts. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. Well, guys, it's evening, early evening right now. It started pouring out. It's been pouring on and off for the last few hours. I had to put a bag over my UNUN. It got soaked before I put the bag on, but I ended up putting the bag on so as to not contaminate the coax with water, mainly. And I haven't made a contact yet with this antenna, but I'm thinking of trying right now. There's a POTA activator in West Virginia right now, and he's hammering me, man. He's S9. I want to see if I can work him. Boy, do I get nervous. It's easier to work people with QRP, even with 1 watt. Because I guarantee you, you get that /1W hanging off the end of your call, they'll work you. Anyway, let me show you if I can work this guy. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do. This call, November 8, Sierra Lima Tango. I may wait until he's peeking out at S9, but I'll bring you back. I'll edit it out.
A lot of static up here on my
Boy.
end. But anyway, hey, love getting home safely. I was like, this is November 8 Sierra Lima Tango from 60 Puerto from FM 1821. You are dead.
November 8, November Kilo.
November 8, November Kilo, Charles, Big 5 here at 1821.
QSL, thank you. You're also 5'9" here in the state of Michigan. And I'm using a 5-foot high end fed. Over.
Roger, well, it's doing a job for you. You're hanging in there with the big boys, my friend.
Thank you. 73, have fun.
73, thanks for it. Couldn't do it without you, my friend. This is November 8 Sierra Lima Tango call CQ Puerto from FM 1821.
I got a big 5'9" on a 5-foot high end fed half wave. You know what? I'll take it.
Oh, Roger. Thanks for taking my call there this evening.
Hey, 73, thanks for letting me on this weekend, my friend. There was a station ending in Charlie. Go ahead. Whiskey 1, whiskey.
November 8, SLT. If you ever see this video, one moment. Hang on. November 8, Sierra Lima Tango. If you ever see this video, man, dude, you have a huge signal. By far the loudest on the band tonight here in Michigan. monster signal. Man, that was fun. That was fun.